all of you, my friends in the media, the print media, the electronic media, the digital media, the operative cameramen who are here, for being here on time for this press conference. It's actually a Goa TMC press conference, and I'm here with my colleagues. Let me first begin by introducing each one. On my right, we have our state convener, Mariano from Kottalim, as you know. Samil, our state convener from Kumbarjua, and because it's a tight space, we have Avita, who is our general secretary, but also running the women's unit. She's in charge, the chief, and the most familiar, you all know. He's the only person in Goa I don't call by the first name. That's Avita. I don't call him by his first name because he psychs me out, so I call him Mr. DeMello. Okay, Mr. DeMello, who is doing such an efficient job here in our team as the media head. I was joking with him and telling him that he's doing such an efficient job. If he carries on doing this, we'll take him to Delhi also. Anyway, so let's begin. So basically, what do we have to say in one line? Trust TMC. Trust TMC. We are here to serve Goa for years to come. What is the date of today's press conference? The date of today's press conference is September 15, 2021. September 15, 2021. I'm repeating. Today's press conference is dated September 15, 2021. Please look at the records of what we said in September 2021 to the people of Goa. We said, trust TMC, we are here to serve Goa for years to come. Yes, that is our credibility, that we can say the same thing on September 15, 2022. When we went and Samil in Kumbarjua went to ask for votes, and Mariano in Kottalim went to ask for votes, what did they say? They said a vote for Goa TMC is a vote for Goa TMC. A vote for Goa Congress is a vote for Goa BJP. A vote for Goa BJP is a vote for Goa Congress. This is what they said. We very humbly bow our heads to the men and women and the lovely people of Goa and the young people of Goa. We told you this in September 21. We're telling you this now in September 2022. Have we made mistakes in building our organization? Of course we have. We never claim, hum log sab janta hai. We know everything. No. We have made mistakes. But the best part of TMC and what we learn from our chairperson Mamata Banerjee is learn from your mistakes. And we have this much of humility to admit that yes, our focus is to, yesterday we had our first meeting yesterday of the new Goa TMC. When I say new, because there was a new state committee. 95% attendance were there. 2-3 people couldn't come, 2 were not well, and 1 had some other personal engagement. Everybody else was here. The meeting was chaired by Marian and Samil. How many people were there from outside Goa at this meeting? It is very important to tell you. 0. None. For Goa, of Goa, by Goa, Kirti Azad, who is in charge of the state, has gone for a back, he's hurt his back. So others here have been doing this press conference today. I'm here. Yesterday, to give you a summary of our state committee meeting, as we were just chatting when we came here, they just told me, Derek, only one thing we discussed, nothing else. How to build the organization here in Goa. How to build. As I said, we can learn from our mistakes. All those hoardings may have been a mistake. So we are building the organization. And where do you build it from? You build it from the grassroots. This is all I have to say today. One more point we've been hearing about, God told me this and God told me this and that's why I did this. I don't want to get into passing any individual comments about any individual MLA because that's not my brief. But we have a very clear idea about God in TMC. I'll quote the chairperson. Religion is private. Your religion is private. Festivals are for everyone. That is our simple philosophy, not a complicated philosophy. Quote unquote, religion is private, festivals are for everyone. I want to reiterate, I started the press conference by saying what we said in September 2021, September 2022 now. There are 3 promises we made, and we will not leave Goa till we deliver these 3 promises to the people of Goa. 1, 2, 3. I will request my colleagues. Samil will read the first one and then we'll get to the others. 1, 2 and 3.
3 promises made by our party to every Goan. The first promise was made, a direct transfer of 5,000 rupees, that's 60,000 yearly, will be made to a woman of every household as a guaranteed universal income support.
Griya Lakshmi, right? Griya Lakshmi. We had a second promise. We had 3 promises, and I said we will not leave. We will be here for years to come. Second promise.
Yeah, the second promise Goa TMC had made and is still making and will deliver it is the Yuva Shakti card. Every Goan youth between the age of 18 to 45 years will be eligible to get a collateral free Yuva Shakti card with a limit of 20 lakhs at 4% interest rate.
Thank you, Maria. 20 lakhs? Yeah.
तिसरे प्रॉमिस जे गोवा टीएमसीन गोंयच्या जनते मुखार दवरले ते म्हणल्यार म्हजे घर मालकी हक्क. म्हजे घर मालकी हक्क म्हणल्यार ज्या लोकांक गोंयान आतापर्यंत जे लोकांक घरां नात अशा लोकांक सबसिडायज्ड घरां गव्हर्नमेंट आमचे बांदून दितले अशे प्रॉमिस आशिल्ले. आणि दुसरे आशिल्ले जेंका टायटल अजून पर्यंत मेळुना तेंचे जमनीक मालकी हक्क जेंका ना तो प्रॉब्लेम तेंचो ज्यो फायली कलेक्टर ऑफिसान 10च्या 10 लागून पडल्यात केसी पेंडिंग आसात त्यो क्लियर करून तेंका टायटल क्लियर करून दिवपाची प्रॉमिस. थँक्यू.
Thank you, Samil. Thank you, Mariam. Thank you, Alta. I'll end with one point. As I said, when we went to Kumbharjua for Samil and when Mariam was campaigning in Kottalim, we made a very, very clear promises. Vote for TMC. We'll deliver on these 3 promises because otherwise you cannot trust. We are the alternative. So today we appeal to the young people, to those citizens who are in politics or outside politics, from all the constituencies. Obviously, more from Kumbharjua and Kottalim because these 2 gentlemen were already there. But from Margao, from Kalangut, from Mangagaon, from Siolim, from Saligao, from Nuvem, from Santa Cruz, and from Kumbharjua. This was most expected. That's where I'll end this press conference where we started. As I said, this press conference could also have been dated September 15, 2021. TMC is here to stay. Trust TMC. We are here in Goa to deliver these promises in good times and in bad for years to come. Now Goa TMC or any TMC in Meghalaya or in Bengal or in Assam or in Tripura, we don't do a press conference where we call our senior journalists, come here, we give our monologue and then we say namaskar, thank you and we go away. ऐसा नहीं होता है. No editing, you can ask whatever question you want, just one little rule for a nice thing. So just give us your name, identify your publication and we'll answer. You want to stay for half an hour more, 1 hour more, 2 hours more, we'll answer all the questions. Unedited. Just identify yourself one by one. Sir with the brown shirt.
William from 365.
William from 365.
You have selected the new committee, but Luigi Falero's name is not, he is not there in the committee. So what's the reason?
Right. So this new committee has been put together by the committee members in Goa. The only role the central leadership had to play in this new committee is to talk to everybody to find out what the reality is, talk to people, listen to them, and that's why Samil and Mariano have been chosen as the state conveners. And what you see on the new committee that's the new state committee.
So you don't need this guidance.
Sorry?
So you don't need this.
Since you asked me a direct question on Filero Bab, so let me give you a direct answer. Filero Bab is an honorable man.
Sir,
Puche.
you spoke on trust while speaking.
Spoke on?
Trust.
Trust, yes.
Can you tell us about how many candidates were contested in your party are still there with TMC?
How many candidates who are contested in our party?
Yeah. Still with TMC.
Here is one. His name is
Then
Marian.
but Churchill is there.
Listen, you ask me direct questions, I'll answer you direct questions. So I'm not somebody who will, look, you ask me direct question, you ask me as Churchill Alamo part of the TMC, I'll tell you.
Not in that committee list.
No, so ask me a direct question. I'm very happy to answer your question. You said, who has contested? Marian has contested, he is a joint. You ask me whatever question you want, I don't mind.
So you spoke about trust, no? That's why.
Yes, trust.
That's what.
I'm talking about TMC's trust. Trust TMC, yes.
Then how many candidates are there with you still?
So you tell me please. This I know Marian is here.
Churchill with
Yeah, so ask me a direct question. Why don't you ask me a direct question?
You reply now.
What is your question?
Churchill is there with TMC?
Is he on the state committee?
No, I'm asking you.
Churchill Alamao is an honorable man.
He's not there with TMC.
You asked me a question, I said Mr. Churchill Alamao is an honorable man.
No, his question was how many candidates you fielded in last assembly election and how many have deserted the party. That is what he wants to.
So nobody is deserted. Nobody has, see, if somebody can stand for an election, okay? We are here running a political party. You should put this question also to the election, the MLAs who have been elected. You're asking TMC who got 8% of the vote, how many of our TMC? Why don't you ask the other parties who got elected candidates and they are having a free political circus? I'm sorry I'm using the word circus because I've looked at all the national papers today, they're all reporting the circus on the front page. TMC भैया छोटा पार्टी है गोवा में. First time हम लोग आया 8% वोट मिला, कुछ मिस्टेक्स भी किया, बड़ा बड़ा होर्डिंग्स लगाया, वो गलती हुआ. Grassroots अभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिल्ड हो रहा है. We have to have the humility to sit down, introspect, look at ourselves in the mirror and say this is what we got right. We got right. Let me answer this question. This is what we got right. This is what we didn't get right. This is what we, this is what we got. If somebody fights the election and moves on, state committee, we have put out a state committee. I am responsible to answer on, we'll give you the answers directly on the state committee. You asked me two specific names. You asked me about Mr. Filero and you answered about Mr. Churchill Alamao. And I've given you the answer. Mr. Filero Bab is an honorable man. You asked me about Mr. Churchill Alamao. Mr. Churchill Alamao is an honorable man. The question at the back. Just identify because I don't. You are from Sir, sorry. Just a second. I'll answer. There's no hurry.
I'm Kansas.
Sir, 1 second. Let me just. You are from Sir?
Gautam from RDX.
Gautam. And the gentleman in the.
Okay, Kansas from Goa.
Kansas, yes.
What I want to know, you speak about Churchill again and again, honorable men. We also know that they are honorable men. What we are saying is that is Churchill still with your party, like Valenka and Churchill?
We have published the state committee. The list of one. Just let me finish. No. The state committee here has 40. The state committee here has 40 people. The state committee has 40 people? 38 people? Okay. The state committee has 38 people. So you ask me about the designation of Pratibha Borkar. I'll tell you, Pratibha Borkar is the General Secretary. You ask me the designation of Gandhi Henrik, I'll say he's the General Secretary. You ask me the designation of, Jayesh Shagorkar, he's the spokesperson. Am I right? So you ask me about these. Who is not on this committee? Why shouldn't I call them honorable men or honorable women? Why?
You call them.
Sorry?
You have called them.
I have only called them. So what's your question, sir?
So what I want to know is that this is your committee, I understand.
That's it. Huh?
Other than committee, you don't have any members. Means who are a part of TMC.
That is your assumption.
So you said no that.
I did not say that. Please, I did not say that. Please let me tell you. You asked me about two specific individuals.
Okay.
Those two specific individuals are not in the committee, in the state committee or the national committee. I've given you a specific answer.
But I have not asked you about the committee. I have said, are they a part of TMC?
Sorry?
Are they is Churchill or Churchill's daughter Valenka
Huh.
part of TMC, not committee?
Okay. So let me give you a straight answer, right?
Straight answer.
Yeah. The last time anybody from TMC met Mr. Alamao or Miss Alamao was, I think, a couple of days after the election in March. You see, there's nothing wrong in sitting here and being transparent, and there's no personal fight with anyone. When was the election results? 10th of March. So I think from 15th of March till today, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think anybody from TMC has been in touch with them, or they have been in touch with TMC, and these are questions best they are here, they live in Goa, you can ask these questions, and I've given you an honest TMC answer. So we have not been in touch, nor have they been in touch from March the 15th about.
So I appreciate what you have said.
Yeah.
So that means they are.
That's your assumption.
So what should I believe?
You talk to them and believe. Now I've told you my...
I will talk to them, but at least the committee or the TMC should also tell us, no sir.
What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? When... Life is not black and white. I don't think any political party will be as clear and crystal clear with you to say the last time I met two of my colleagues was around March, anybody from TMC met them was March the 15th. Okay. I think you have to be...
is the membership is still accepted? Or
Please talk to the concerned individuals.
So how can we? The TMC party should also know, sir.
They are member
Party
of
should
party
also
or
be
not?
aware
Yes,
whether
sir.
their membership is there or not, sir.
Sorry?
The party should also be aware whether their membership is still existing or not. This is what I want to know.
Yes, who else has a question?
Me. I'm Ramnath Pairaiko from...
I wish you all go to the BJP press conferences and ask these questions to...
We do those.
No, not you. Arey Baba, not you. Arey Baba, it's a joke, yeah. Good. I'm glad you are going. You do one thing for me, one favor. No journalist... One second, sir. Yes. No journalist has succeeded. I hope you succeed, the gentleman with the blue.
Let your committee members only tell whether I am right or wrong.
No, I'm saying I hope you succeed in something else. In next time going to a press conference asking Mr. Modi to answer a question in 8 years. Okay. Well, everybody else has failed. Yes, sir.
You should take me to Delhi. Like Rojano.
Yes.
Ramnath Pairaiko from Navin Times.
Yes.
In 2019, the defections happened, 10 people went to BJP. After that, the elections took place this year. Again, people voted BJP back to power, and again the defections have taken place. So why do you think that the trust you are speaking about is always goes in the side of BJP and not any other party? In fact, these things are...
Good question. Yeah, because the BJP have some very good allies. All the political allies have left, but they have their other allies. ED, CBI, income tax, you want to run your hotel, you want to run your bar, you want to do some of your buildings, you don't want to get caught. That's when you have to go to BJP. But on a serious note, BJP have lost every ally. Just think about it. They've lost Shiromani Akali Dal, which is their oldest ally. They've lost the Shiv Sena, which is the ally. They've lost the JDU in Bihar. And these issues become issues, and that is why I have to say that 2024, as much as BJP want to make it into a deal, something is a done deal, the 2024, you love football here, the match is on. The match is on. Half time tak We've had the match. The match is on, and that's why all these aggressive. They had a what they do, how they do. They had a majority in Goa without these 8. Now they've taken those 8. So you can imagine this is all. And here it's very, very clear. We've realized from TMC, build organization, and we promised a new dawn, as in a DAWN. But some of our actions were not in light of a new DAWN. So when you go for a new dawn, you have to go with young people in their 40s, in their 50s, because there's a very thin line between a DAWN and the old DON. So the strategy for the TMC with the state committee is we will trust, we will put our faith in the long run with the new DAWN. Will it take us time? Yes. Will it take us time to build an organization? Yes. A lot of people thought that 8% vote mila in April. By the way, I mean yesterday when these political developments happened, there was a Goa TMC meeting which was supposed to be in the evening. Goa TMC took a decision, not All India Trinamool. I think you all decided that Mr. Di Mello called me and said, we want to do a press conference, can you come? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Come, because then it will become a national thing.
Sir, can you give us any...
Sir, question? Sorry, you were saying?
Sir, can you give us some indication as to whether your party will contest the Lok Sabha election in Mumbai?
Lok Sabha elections, as I said, is only half time of the football match. You see, we are not an NGO. We are not an NGO. Okay. But 2026 is the assembly election. I can tell you at least 2 of our candidates for 2026 are... 2027. 2027 is the... Assembly, 2022. Yeah. 2027 is the assembly election. We already know in 2 of the 40 in 2 of the 40 seats, TMC or Goa TMC already knows who are the 2 candidates in 2 of the 40 seats. I know you will say 2 out of 40, but for 2 we know who our candidates are, and we are building those 2. From 2 will become 4, from 4 will become 6, from 6 will become 8. You see, I'll tell you something before. It's very easy to mock a political party. It's very easy. You come, you ask, is somebody in there, is somebody out there? No. We've taken a conscious decision to put this state committee out. You can ask whatever questions you want, we will never get personal. That's not our style. We've taken a conscious decision. When I say we, not the All India Trinamool Congress sitting in Calcutta. No. This was the feel when the people of Goa were spoken to in our committee. Now somebody says you only have committee, you don't have any workers. Do you think Mariano has no workers in his constituency? Do you think Samil has no voters in his constituency? I've travelled with them in their constituency, I've seen. And the sad part of it is, these are 2 gentlemen, and there were others too who said, don't trust the Congress candidate. He will jump. In your constituency, that was the line. No. We'll be slow. We'll learn. Thank you. Any more questions? Are I tired? You're out or what?
Only one more I want.
Ask. You ask one, he'll ask one. And by the way, if you want to ask anything even off, like just want to have a chat, I'm here for the next 10-15 minutes because there's no flight back, so I'm spending some...
The important, everybody is curious to know, the Louisiana is not included in the state committee. Now coming back to that, is it your party principle, one man, one post?
No.
One man, one post?
No.
Why has been kept like?
I have given, you're asking me, does my party have a policy of one person, one post? Does TMC have a policy of one person, one post? What does that mean? If you are a Rajya Sabha MP, I'm a Rajya Sabha MP, of course I can have another post. Of course I can have. I've answered my question on the party. Party, there's no one person, one post. You asked me again the question about Mr. Falero, and again I say, Falero Bob is an honorable man.
So you
Acha, he's got one more question.
this party.
Your tea will get cold listening to mine.
Yeah, in committee you said there is nobody is outsider in this committee. Only all governors are there.
Yeah, why?
You mentioned in.
I think so, yes.
So no, my question is related to that. Is that IPAC will be back again to have this?
No, this is the Goa TMC. This is the Goa. This is the Goa TMC. This is the thing. This is the political party called the Goa TMC. Okay. So anything else after that is, next you will say who has made the tea today. Have we got somebody so we have our partners and we will work with our partners. It's a political organization run by these. Next time I'll be seeing them. I told them before Christmas at least they should have a nice evening. We'll come. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Appreciate it.